Hello. uh, yeah, no, I've been suggested the idea of showing my rings because I have a lot of them, and some people just want to see what I got. Just see what I have in my collection. So we'll start off with the first ring I ever got, being the Indianapolis Colts Super Bowl ring. It's pretty cool. This one was won in 2006, and it was like basically all the rings that I get are from eBay. They're fakes, but they're pretty damn solid fakes, to be honest with you. Yeah, I mean, this ring is one with Peyton Manning and the Colts. Great run. Of course, the Colts haven't been able to reach greatness like that again, but that's something for another story. Nonetheless, here is my favorite team, the Denver Broncos. Their third Super Bowl in franchise history, and it's actually the 50th Super Bowl that was played, and the Broncos won it. This was also with Peyton Manning, hence the slogan of "This one's for Pat." Not a bad slogan by any means. And yeah, it's if I had to give my honest opinion about the design, definitely love it a lot more than Denver's back-to-back ring. That one just had the exact same design as the first ring they won, but it had two Broncos instead of one. Yeah, not a big fan of the double Broncos, but by all means, I'm a fan of the triple Lombardi. So. Next, let's go ahead and take a dark turn for Peyton Manning, where we have the Seahawks' Super Bowl ring. This one was an absolute wash and just absolute demolition of the Broncos. 43-8. Talk about a complete horrible just matchup for them. Just completely outbeat, outwilled, outskilled in every sense of the word. Nonetheless, though, the Broncos getting Russell Wilson is a weird way of kind of being like, hey, sorry for just kicking your ass a lot. You can have this guy now. And next, we head on over to some hockey rings. We have the Carolina Hurricanes 2006 Stanley Cup. This design, definitely do like it. Would say that I wanted to get my hands on the 2002 Colorado Avalanche's ring. Do like the color scheme that they have on that. Might even pick up their recent 2022 ring. But nonetheless, this is definitely a good ring. It's got their logo and then the Stanley Cup in the background. For being, to my knowledge, one of their only Stanley Cups they've ever had, it's a pretty damn good ring. That's what counts. If you're gonna win, you might as well make the winning moment worth it. And the Blackhawks took that to the extreme as they went on to win 3 Stanley Cups in the span of like 5 years. This is their 2010 ring, this is their 2013 ring, and this is their 2015 ring. All the designs feature their same exact classic Blackhawks logo. Honestly, if I had to give my honest opinion of them, I would say that I personally love the 2013 ring. It's probably one of my favorite rings that's just out there in the market and just in general that I own. I just love the red background mixed in with their logo with the diamonds just all over. This one it basically follows the exact same design as the 2013 ring, except it has a just diamond background instead of a red background, which I'm honestly not a fan of. Yeah, more bling, but honestly, the 2013 ring just can't be contested by anything. Let's head on over back to football for a little bit as we talk about the Kansas City's second ever Super Bowl ring. This one was won 50 years after their first. We have Chiefs Kingdom. They beat San Fran 31-20. Not bad. This one is one of the few ones that I have that has imprints in the actual thing, which is pretty cool. Nice little detail. Yeah, overall, can't say anything bad about it. I'm just honestly a personal fan of the red background that they have on this. And honestly, I would definitely say that this is a damn good ring. Definitely a good one. Next, we have the Milwaukee Bucks Don't know if this is the official one. I just bought one on eBay, called it a day. Looks pretty cool to me, and you know, that's what matters in the end. If I like it, I'm gonna buy it. Simple. This one also has all the players' jerseys inside of it. Hopefully you can see that. They're just inside there, and this is one of the few that actually has the ability to come apart. The whole point of this is that I actually originally bought this Bucks ring that didn't do this, but then they messed up the order. But then, not messed up the order, but they had issues like delivering it or something. So they sent me another one, and they sent me the more expensive version of the ring, which is actually pretty neat. Neat little thing right there. Nonetheless, let's head over to baseball, a sport that I personally just despise, don't like, but I gotta admit that their rings are pretty damn cool. Let's go ahead and start off with the Yankees, currently final World Series ring, their 27th. This one was won back in 2009, and by all means, it's definitely a well-made ring. Just honestly, it fits the appeal, man. It's just a really good overall ring. It just shows off the logo, and it's just so good. The blue background matches so well. I'm a huge fan of this diamond thing they do, where it's like the 4 points. Love that about these rings. And that is especially showed off in the LA Dodgers 2020 ring. I believe this is. It's not their first ring in franchise history, but it's definitely a big ring nonetheless. Yeah, again, just like the blue background, the aesthetic of the just diamonds around the corners of the bases. This one, in my opinion, probably has some of the best sides. This one also has things in the middle right there, if you can see that. It's just overall one of the better rings that does the side stuff. This one, but by all means, I'd say that this is probably the best ring that I own that does that. You know, the side stuff is just on another level. It's impeccable. It's honestly insane. Next, let's go ahead and talk about Washington Commanders. Fuck it, dude. I'll call them the Redskins, dude. Because that's when they won these rings, and they haven't been relevant since. Sorry to say. But nonetheless, I do have their 3 Super Bowl rings. Out of all 3 of them, I would have to definitely say that the 2 feathers right here, love this. Honestly, favorite. I'm sad that it doesn't have the red piece right there. There's supposed to be a red painted piece right there, but it's not there. You know, I'm upset about that, but at the same time, you know, like, these rings, they're definitely good. The dates are written weirdly. They have 1919 and then 82. Yeah, it's written like that. It's 1982. Yeah, it's weirdly written, but this is in 1982, so, you know, they didn't know what they were fully doing. But nonetheless, these rings are definitely appealing. You can see here that they have 2 Lombardi trophies on the side, which is definitely a nice aesthetic of it. Definitely makes me like the ring just a bit more than their first one, but this third one, the feather design is just too much. You can't beat it. It's not possible. And if you can, the only one that can really beat it is the Chicago Blackhawks 2013 ring. There we have all 3 of their Super Bowl rings that they won. And unfortunately, this was the last one that they ever won. Sad to say. Nonetheless, we head on over to one of my final rings of my collection, being the 2020 Lakers. An impeccably designed and blinged out ring from front to back. By all means, this is just an insane ring. Nothing in the middle, but this is one of the rings that has that metal piece imprinting pieces going on. It says Unity in the middle, and this one has all their jersey numbers. Actually, that seems like all Hall of Fame jerseys that LA has. Pretty sure that's what that is. Pretty sure all the 2020 rings, besides like LA Dodgers rink has the same thing. Like going on from like 2020 onward, they just all have the idea of just let's just open up the ring to like something. And yeah, I do have one more ring in my collection, but that ring is a surprise for someone. I'm not gonna show off the ring because I don't want to ruin the surprise for the person who's receiving it. And yeah, that was basically my ring collection. Hopefully, you all enjoyed that. And yeah, that's it. Thanks.